Some final thoughts now. The rational call for fiscal sanity that's falling on irrational political deaf ears. The chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, may not be the best, most free market, most constitutionally based chief of U.S. monetary policy in history. Clearly, if Powell is truly a registered Republican, he's probably more aligned with Pierre Delecto than Ted Cruz. That said, the Fed chair is displaying some conservative fiscal policy moxie right now, more along the lines of Ronald Reagan. Powell is giving Congress a stern and accurate warning, and it's simple. It's this: get your fiscal house in order now before it's too late. He is pleading with the 116th Congress to stop the profligate deficit spending that is now consuming each federal budget. Trillion-dollar annual deficits are common now, putting the national operating debt on a track to exceed $30 trillion in just a few short years. And that's a conservative projection. Powell sees what anybody with a brain sees. When, not if, the next economic downturn strikes, then what? What will lawmakers do then? Do as they did in 2009 with the Obama-driven phony stimulus with non-existent shovel-ready jobs to the tune of another $1 trillion wasted? The only thing the stimulus did was to stimulate the coffers of the unions, which helped elect the 44th president. In other words, it was a massive political payback using our taxpayer dollars. Did absolutely nothing to juice the economy, as if $1 trillion would do anything anyway for an economy that's total value is somewhere around $150 trillion. It's a drop in the bucket. But the lesson learned from the phony stimulus should be that government can help create an economic fiasco, but it sure as hell can't fix one. Only the free market can repair damage brought on by reckless government policies, which leads us back to the deficit and the debt. Chairman Powell is dead on target. Congress must stop spending the future of this country into an inevitable economic catastrophe. The next economic downturn is coming. Lord only knows when. But the obvious how is it'll be because of our reckless Congress. One way or another, just like it triggered the 2008-2009 recession with its insane lending edicts, Washington, D.C. will spark the next one. Only this time, instead of debt being 100% of gross domestic product, U.S. obligations will be more like 200% GDP. And at that point, we'll be sliding into Greece, the country, unless the irrational members of Congress suddenly hear the rational calls to stop.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.